God is compassionate.
He is not. Why do you unnecessarily want to attribute qualities to him? Huh? God is not compassionate. He is very, very absent. Very neutral. And that is another reason, in continuation of this dialogue, why the teacher has been extolled even more than God. Because the God will never have compassion. The teacher may have compassion. God will teach you, but without any concern for how you feel. God is life, and life also teaches. But life teaches in the most merciless and ruthless way.
Which actually makes him more of a sadist.
No, he is not even a sadist. Why must you attribute something to him? The fact is, he does not bother for you. Neither does he bother to protect you, and you are so inconsequential for him that he does not bother even to punish you. Towards you, he just has the existence and its rules. For you, he only has the law of karmphal. So neither is he being compassionate, nor is he being a sadist. He just doesn't bother. When Jesus was on the cross, for once he looked towards the heavens and said, "Father, what are you getting done to me?" And then he realized, oh no. He anyway won't listen. So he said, fine. It's a very interesting phase in the Bible. Jesus looks at God and he says, "What are you getting done to me? I was your messenger. I was bringing the truth to them. And it's hurting. It's hurting badly." And after that, he doesn't complain. In fact, he just says, "Is it possible for you to give these people a waiver from the law of karma? Father, don't punish them. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing." He very well knows that Father is neither positive nor negative. You do bad, you suffer. Father doesn't make you suffer. You do good, you gain freedom. Father doesn't give you freedom. And seeing that the people were hell-bent on sinning, he just prayed, can they be given some kind of an exemption? Because for certain, according to the laws set by you, these people are now going to suffer badly. Even the exemption didn't come. Those who crucified Jesus actually suffered very badly. One of them committed suicide. That city remained in dark for very, very long. And entire Christianity is still repenting for its sin. There is just one exemption that he makes, and even he does not really make. It looks like an exemption. I'll explain why. The exemption that he makes is in the form of a friend who can help you where you are. Otherwise, he is totally neutral, you could say indifferent. In the language of spirituality, you call that as supreme witnessing. Let things happen, I don't bother. He is the supreme witness of all creation, and the witness does not participate. The exemption that he makes is in the form of, as we said, a friend who can be useful to you. But even that is not really an exemption, because friends are anyway available. It depends on you to be receptive to them. Those friends are called as friends, sometimes lovers. Another name for such a friend is the teacher, the guru. You could say guru is the grace of God, but even saying that won't be exactly right. Because if he is graceful, then his grace is anyway in abundance and everywhere. That which you call as grace. You have to be prepared to receive that grace. So who then is the guru? Guru is your receptivity to grace. The form in which you want to receive grace is called the guru. And the form can vary. Because you are variable.
So, if I am born as a Christian, because when one reads the Bible or this thing, there are so many versions of it which tend to contradict each other. At least in Hinduism, there are choices. There are so many books which.
There are no two versions of the crucifixion event. And even if there are versions, they are not greatly at odds with each other. What are you talking of? I don't know.
So, in Hinduism, at least for Upanishads, there is a clear distinction saying that there is one step above. We look beyond. In case of Christianity, or whoever is a Christian and they follow, or any other religion, does it offer the same level of opportunity to look beyond the body? Or
Obviously, if you look at the utterances of Jesus, he is repeatedly trying to take you beyond the body. At times you will wonder whether it is Christ or Krishna. Man does not live by bread alone. What is he pointing at? What is he pointing at?
It's not just the body.
And there are dozens of such utterances there. In fact, very powerful, very unsettling, really explosive statements. it will be very, very easy for you to draw a direct correspondence between Upanishads and the words of Jesus. In fact, if you are missing it, that would be a wonder. Yes. Nobody goes to the Father but through me. I am the truth, the light and the way. Nobody goes to the Father but through me. Yes, that's what Jesus is saying.
Is it implying that everybody follows this?
Who is Jesus? When Jesus says that you have to go to the Father through me, who is Jesus? Jesus is your helper on the earth. You cannot go to Him except through a helper on earth. Obviously, Jesus does not mean the body of Jesus. The body of Jesus is nowhere to be found. So who is Jesus then? When Jesus says, you can go to Him only through me. Who is Jesus? Whosoever is there helping you out is Jesus. Jesus is saying exactly what Kabir Sahab has said.
Talking about Guru.
Of course.
Gita also, Lord Krishna is कि तुम्हें मेरे पास
Nanak also says Gurudwara.
Except that there are too many dwars now. I was in Lucknow. So, took Anshu to the Imambada. Come. See the Bhul Bhulaiya. So from the ground level there is one direct way to the top. And then there is a labyrinth, the Bhul Bhulaiya. And in that there are hundreds of doors. But most of the doors take you to a dead end and also waste your time and energy. If you can take the direct route, even the Guru is not needed, the earthly friend. But if you have entered the maze, the labyrinth, then you do require a guide to take you through. Don't want to call him a guide, call him a helper or a friend or just a well-wisher, whatever. Even today I carry lots of books with me. Don't really get the time to read. But even if I am able to throw a glance at one of the random pages, it is good and auspicious. Yesterday itself I bought a lot of books. Won't be able to really read them. But it's nevertheless always good to have a well-wisher with you. Just the presence is auspicious.